Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day before starting the video. Please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. General Hospital spoilers suggest Brook Lynn Quartermain. Amanda Seton is seething at her mother, Lois Cerullo, Rena Sofer, and grandmother, Gloria Cerullo, Ellen Travolta, after learning they hid the truth about her son, Giovanni Gio Palmieri, Giovanni Mazza, whom she gave up for adoption. As a teenager, the bombshell dropped recently at the nurses' ball revealed Gio as the child from her summer fling, raised in Port Chuck without her knowledge. While Brook Lynn rails against their deception for keeping her from Gio and never informing Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, the presumed father, rumors swirl that she's guarding a bigger lie. She also slept with Cody Bell, Josh Kelly that summer, and knows Gio might be his son, yet claimed Dante's paternity. If this secret unravels, will it destroy her relationships? Brook Lynn's outrage at Lois and Gloria for orchestrating her adoption and concealing Gio's identity runs deep, as she mourns the years lost with her son. Their silence, meant to protect her at 15, feels like a betrayal, and she's lashing out, possibly in a heated exchange at the Quartermain estate, with Ned Quartermain, Wally Kurth, sharing her hurt. But beneath her anger lies a gnawing worry about her own deception. By pinning Gio's paternity on Dante, she avoided a messier truth, but the weight of that choice threatens to surface. Can she maintain her righteous stance, or will guilt expose her? Speculation hints that Brook Lynn's fling with Cody that summer could mean he's Gio's father, a possibility she's buried by naming Dante. If Cody, stirred by his own suspicions, or a stray clue from Lulu Spencer's, Alexa Havens, digging, questions Gio's origins, or if old records emerge, the truth could shatter Dante's newfound bond with Gio and devastate her husband, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard. Brook Lynn's lie, kept for years, could make her the family's true betrayer, dwarfing Lois and Gloria's actions. Will this secret stay hidden, or is it poised to erupt? If Brook Lynn's lie about Cody comes to light, it risks alienating Gio, who is already grappling with his adoption. This could fracture Brook Lynn's marriage to Chase. Dante, already raw from past losses, might turn away, while Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, could shift his support. Her anger at Lois and Gloria might seem hypocritical, inviting Tracy Quartermain's, Jane Elliott, scorn. Could Brook Lynn's secret about Gio's paternity overshadow her fury at her family? Or can she keep it buried while confronting their betrayal? Brook Lynn Quartermain has never been one to shy away from a confrontation. But when family meddling crosses the line, even she has her limits. General Hospital spoilers tease that in the coming days, a fiery explosion of emotions is coming to the Quartermain mansion, and Brook Lynn will find herself caught between the sharp tongues and sharper truths of her mother Lois Cerullo and grandmother Gloria Cerullo. However, what no one realizes, not even Harrison Chase, is that Brook Lynn is harboring a secret of her own. And when it comes out, it could change everything. Lois and Gloria's well-intentioned interference, Brook. Lynn and Chase's wedding plans are finally picking up momentum, and after all the false starts and heartbreaks, the couple is actually happy. But as most Port Charles residents know, happiness is fleeting, especially when you're a Quartermain. Lois and Gloria have been in Brook Lynn's orbit more than usual lately. Lois, ever the overprotective mother, has been throwing herself into wedding planning like it's her own second coming-out party. She's got opinions on everything: the dress, the music, the guest list, even the catering. But it's Gloria who has become the real wild card. Spoilers indicate that Gloria, never one to keep a secret, unless it's juicy, overhears a conversation she shouldn't. What begins as innocent curiosity turns into meddling mischief. Gloria, convinced she's doing Brook Lynn a favor, decides to confront someone from Brook Lynn's past who still holds a grudge. Link Brown. Yes, that Link. the sleazy music producer who nearly destroyed Brook Lynn's career and confidence. Link returns. And he's got receipts. Thanks to Gloria's meddling, Link is back in Port Charles, and he's not just there to reminisce. Spoilers reveal he has been holding on to a piece of information that could ruin everything Brook Lynn has worked so hard to build. He claims that during their ugly fallout, Brook Lynn signed a document giving him partial ownership over a song she wrote, but never released. What's more, that very song is now being used as the first dance track for her wedding to Chase. Link's sudden reappearance sends Brook Lynn into a spiral. She's furious, not just at him, but at Gloria and Lois for dredging up the past she's worked so hard to bury. She tells them, in no uncertain terms, to back off. But the damage may already be done. Lois tries to play mediator, reminding Brook Lynn that they all want the same thing, for her to be happy and protected. But Brook Lynn is too incensed to hear it. She lashes out at both her mother and grandmother, accusing them of always needing to control everything. She storms out, slamming the Quartermain doors behind her. But what no one knows is that Brook Lynn isn't angry just because of Link. She's angry because she's lying. And keeping that lie buried is becoming harder by the day. Brook Lynn's secret. And it's not about the music. While Brook Lynn's fight with her family dominates the week's drama, there's a deeper layer to her turmoil. Spoilers tease that Brook Lynn has been keeping a major secret from Chase, one that could threaten the very foundation of their relationship. And it has nothing to do with Link or the music industry. A few weeks ago, while attending a routine checkup, Brook Lynn received surprising news from Dr. Sofia Navarro. She was pregnant. But the joy of the moment quickly turned to dread. After suffering a miscarriage years ago and enduring endless stress from her music career and family battles, Brook Lynn hadn't told anyone, not even Chase. She needed time to process. Time to believe it was real. But just as she was working up the courage to tell Chase the truth, she experienced spotting and cramping. Convinced she was losing the baby again, she rushed to the hospital alone. There, she received mixed news. The baby was still viable, but her hormone levels were fluctuating, and she'd need close monitoring. Stress was a major concern, and now, with Link back, her family fighting, and the wedding spiraling, stress is something Brook Lynn has in abundance. Still, she hasn't told Chase. She's been lying by omission, playing normal, planning the wedding, and putting on a brave face. But inside, she's terrified. Of losing the baby, of what Chase might say, of being vulnerable all over again. Chase notices. The cracks, Chase isn't clueless. He knows Brook Lynn like the back of his hand. When she pulls away from his embrace, makes excuses to avoid late nights, or goes quiet during wedding talk, he notices. At first, he chalks it up to wedding stress and the return of Link. But when he finds prenatal vitamins in her purse and a hospital appointment card tucked between song lyrics, he begins to question everything. He doesn't confront her right away. Instead, he turns to someone he trusts, Sasha Gilmore. Sasha, having been through her own trauma with pregnancy and grief, offers Chase a gentle perspective. She reminds him that fear makes people do irrational things, even lie to the people they love. She encourages him to approach Brook Lynn with love, not judgment. The dam breaks. Meanwhile, Brook Lynn is at her wit's end. After yelling at Gloria and Lois, she's flooded with guilt. She knows they meant well, but everything feels like it's collapsing. Her anxiety reaches a boiling point when she gets a call from Dr. Navarro, asking her to come in for another scan due to some irregularities in her blood work. She decides she can't keep the secret anymore. Spoilers tease that in a deeply emotional scene at the boathouse, Brook Lynn confesses everything to Chase, from the positive test, to the fear of another miscarriage, to the lies and the stress, and even her blowout with Lois and Gloria. Chase, stunned but compassionate, embraces her. "We're in this together," he tells her. "All of it. No more secrets. Brook Lynn breaks down in his arms, relief and fear finally pouring out. Fallout. With Lois and Gloria, after the emotional confession, Brook Lynn decides to come clean with Lois and Gloria too. She tells them about the pregnancy, the scare, and the reason she reacted so explosively. Lois is speechless, for once, and Gloria breaks down in tears, blaming herself. But instead of a screaming match, what unfolds is a rare moment of peace and unity among the Cerullo women. They rally behind Brook Lynn, promising to ease the wedding pressure and create a calm environment. Gloria even agrees to leave Link alone, though not without a few colorful threats about what she'll do if he steps out of line again. The road ahead. Though Brook Lynn's major lie is finally exposed, the aftermath will be anything but easy. But, for now, Brook Lynn, Chase, and the women in her life have found fragile common ground. It may not last, but it's real, and in Port Charles, that's about as good as it gets. Coming up next on General Hospital, Link tries to blackmail Brook Lynn. Will Ned intervene? Chase has a big ask for Sonny, and it could change his future. With Brook Lynn, Sasha and Cody face a new obstacle in their blossoming romance. Olivia gets wind of Brook Lynn's secret and has her own opinion, loudly. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our GH News 24 YouTube channel for more update news.